Hi Sagittarius, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights. This message is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius. Alright? Happy New Year to all of you guys. I love you. There's a bell right here at the bottom of the screen. I would love if you guys can subscribe to my channel, and I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. It's going to be great this year. I have so much to talk to you guys about, and you never know when I'm going to go live or upload a new video. So I would love it if you guys can just hit that subscribe button, that like and share. Share this message around the world because everybody do deserve to hear this message. And I love you. Let's get into this. So Sagittarius, I wasn't going to just pick all of your cards at one time. But for some reason, I just kept going and going and going. And before I knew it, we had like a complete message here. And I even try to find out because this card right here came out for more than one zodiac sign. It came out for... if I'm not mistaken, it came out for Capricorn. If it wasn't Aquarius, then it probably was Aries that it also came out for. So this has been a really popular card this time around, okay? Imagine. So I'm getting the feeling like Spirit really wants a lot of us to really, really tap into our creativity this season, to really tap into our imagination. But the thing with you, Sag, is that I feel like you understand now that a change needed to happen in order for you to get to the point where you are at and where you are going. That change needed to happen. That separation needed to happen. That breakup needed to happen. You know, if it didn't happen, then you wouldn't be where you are right now, and you wouldn't be going where you're going. So, but I also feel like there is a lot of choices that need to be made, okay? And the choices, like, you will get your answer on what it is. I feel like a lot of you have questions about either a relationship or about a particular environment or what you should do. A lot of you fire signs, your energy is like that this season, where you're in the midst of either cutting back on something, or you're releasing something, or deciding to just completely let go of something. So a lot of you fire signs are going through that this season. So it does not really surprise me that, you know, a change is in the wind. It doesn't surprise me that that came out. A change is definitely in the wind. And I feel like you see it for what it is. You will realize, no, this change needs to happen. It's going to hurt for a little while, but it needs to happen. If I don't make this change, I'm not going to be able to do what I needed to do to take care of myself, to provide for my family. You know, I have to step up to the plate. Maybe I need to kind of step back and kind of spend more time with my family. Something is shifting, okay? And ironically, in December, you know, your ruling planet Jupiter actually went into Capricorn. And we know anytime your sign, which is your planet goes into a serious sign like Capricorn, of course there's going to be explosive ideas, intense emotions, everything being bigger than what it is. The difference when Jupiter goes into Capricorn is very very logical, practical, very stern, assertive, you know, but it still expands. So it's about us getting serious about what we desire, what we need, and, you know, getting serious about our partnerships. And so the reason why I'm talking about all that, Sagittarius, is because you guys are going to be feeling the effect of that early on in January. The first week, you will be feeling that effect. Going into the second week of January, there's going to be a little tricky moments because there's going to be some intense emotions. You kind of blurting out things, speaking your mind, possibly even saying things that you shouldn't say, or possibly someone doing this to you, okay? And I think that that's what's really going to force you to say, you know what, yeah, that change needs to happen, you know? For a lot of you, this is a decision about your career, you know, focusing on, okay, do I want to stay at this job? Do I want to relocate? Do I want to find a new job? You know, I feel like this is really, really something that really touches you in a very sentimental way, because I feel like a lot of you love what you do, but I feel like you just don't want to be in that environment around those type of people anymore doing those things. So whatever it is that you do in your career, or if you guys are looking for employment, there is good news here, especially going into that third week of January. There's some good news here, and I'm excited because it seems like you are taking some time to kind of reflect and to understand that, you know, everything's not going to happen overnight. You may need to reach out to people this month. You may need to follow up on some resources and to call up a few people to ask for a favor. You may need to do that. You may need to put in your papers for your resignation and say, listen, this is not working for me anymore. Here's my 2-week notice. Some of you are saying, you know what? No, I want a promotion. Some of you are asking for a raise. Some of you just want something to change. You just have this urge, like, no, this needs to change. Like, not now, but like right now. Like, I need something to change because I'm happy in this area, but this really needs like a touch. God, just touch it one time, like just once. You know, so I feel like you guys just want that change to just happen. And that is what's causing you to be a bit indecisive, because it's like you know what you want, but you're not sure if it's really, really good for you. You're not sure if it's a place where you really need to be. You're not sure if this is a good relationship for you and your children, or maybe you and this person are deciding to take your relationship to the next level. Because I also see intimacy here with the community card here as well. So there could definitely be strong decisions about a relationship. I don't know if you guys can see that, okay? Strong decisions about a relationship. Getting engaged, getting a divorce, celebrating your engagement, okay? But there's definitely intimacy here. There's a lot of deep connections here, a lot of sexual intention. There's a lot of passion here as well. But I see you guys celebrating something, being happy with your decision overall. Because as I said before it was like, okay, I know I need to make this decision. I know something needs to change. I just don't know exactly what needs to change. I know that I need to relocate. I know that I need a bigger home. I know that this job isn't working for me anymore. You know, I know that I haven't really been spending that much time with my family or my spouse. There's things that you want to work on. And you feel the shifts coming. Okay? And it could even be a change within yourself. But again, you just have this sudden urge that you just want something different, something more meaningful, you know. And because of that, I feel like overall you will make up your mind. Like I said, you will be tapping into your imagination and allowing your epiphanies and your dreams to really guide you this season. So you will overall do just fine. But like I said, about that second week of January, though, the full moon is going to be in Cancer. There's a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer. That is the first half of the year, and then in June we'll have another one in Capricorn. However, until then, be proud of yourself that you made the choices that you made. Whether you felt good about the choice or not, if you made that choice, you have to be okay with it. Because regardless if you feel like it was going to satisfy you or not, whether it was going to make you sad, you made a decision to change your life. And because of that, the next 6 months for you can be very prosperous, okay? And it will be. But you have to continue to be consistent and, you know, be in it and to be committed, to really, really show, like, look, I'm here with you. We're going to ride together. We're going to die together. We're going to do this thing, you know? And even if it is about your employment, I'm going to stick to this. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to really start doing some investments. I'm going to really start networking with people, you know. I'm going to really make sure that my children are safe. I'm going to make sure that my family is well provided for. You know, I'm not down for playing any games this time around. So I feel like the connection even with self has even grown, you know. But like I said, the next 6 months can be proven to be very prosperous for you. And I feel like it's only because you're taking a step back and really reflecting on what you want, what you desire, what really matters to you. You're taking that time to really, really, truly reflect on you, okay? So, and when it's all said and done, you get the golden ticket, okay? The rainbow comes out for you. You get to celebrate. You get the promise that was really promised to you. So even that job, you know, remember when you applied for that job and you didn't get the offer? Or maybe you got to the interview too late. Maybe you were supposed to go for a fertility appointment and it was canceled for whatever reason. Something you were trying, desperately working so hard for, it was either shut down or canceled, or you were not included for some reason. right? I feel like the universe is giving you a second chance, okay? A second chance at love, a second chance to build opportunities. The opportunities is going to flow. Like I said, your ruling planet was in Capricorn, so it makes sense why you were working so diligently and why you was like really giving your all, you know. And in the month of January, you get to see all of your hard work into fruition. You get to see it blossom right in front of you. So again, the next 6 months will be very prosperous for you. It's going to be a very interesting season, guys. The next 6 months, I promise you. You're going to look back at your last 3 months of 2019 and go, I didn't see this when I first started out. I thought it was going to be difficult. You know, I thought I was not going to be able to make it. But here I am. I got all of this love. I have all of this support around me. I'm tapping into my resources. I'm reaching out to people who really has my back, you know, who really believe in my craft and things that I do and what I want to do. I'm keeping in contact with these people. I'm making new partnerships. I'm making new friends. You know, the clarity will return to you. Like I said, I'm telling you guys, the next 6 months is going to be very, very prosperous for you. And I don't mean just money-wise. I mean on every single level. But be careful also this season, Sag, that you are not just turning to pleasure or any of those things to try to escape your reality as well, okay? Because if you need to make that decision, like I said, whether you feel good about it or not, it's a choice that you will have to live with, okay? But I don't feel like you're not going to be happy about it. When you're making a decision, it might feel a bit tricky, like, I'm not sure, but this is what I'm going to do. But I promise you, by the end of January, going into February, you'll be thankful that you made that choice. You will be okay and happy that you made that choice, okay? Like I said, clarity will return. This is your crown chakra, my love. Clarity will return. Pay attention to your intuition. Imagination didn't come out for no reason, my love. Pay attention to your epiphanies. Pay attention to your dreams, different ideas, synchronicity, things that come on the TV, on the radio. You can be walking by and may suddenly see something that flashes before you. You could be walking by and something may be on a bus, like one of those big advertisements or something. Pay attention. You know, whatever it is that you've been really working so hard for lately and you've been feeling like spirit is not really hearing your call, you know, pay attention to those signs, okay? Don't give up so easily. Don't give up, okay? Like I said, it may be time to kind of just sit back for a while and play the hermit for a second and really, really reflect. Where have I been? Where am I at now? Where would I like to go? What would I like to achieve? You know, what is going on with me right now? What do I like about me right now? With that full moon being in Cancer, you will be highly intrigued to ask yourself those questions because Cancer is a very emotional, sensitive sign. And because it is a lunar eclipse, and at that moment, your ruling planet will still be in Capricorn, there's going to be a lot of intense, serious energy. So prepare yourself. Even if you're watching this later on in the month, it doesn't matter. You still are going to be dealing with that energy that going into that third week of January. So like around the 15th, that will be a really good day for you. The 17th will also be another good day for you. In the 20th, thank you, universe. That will be also another really good day for you. Pay attention to your emails, your texts, your call logs, your mailbox. You know, pay attention to that, especially if you're like me and you don't really check your mail that often. Trust me. I can't tell you how many pieces of mail was in my mailbox the other day. I was so mad. I was like, oh my God, like important stuff too. And I was like, oh shit. Like, because I just couldn't believe that I had all this stuff in my mailbox. And I was like, I really need to get back into the habit of checking my mail because you just never know what gifts or blessings or ideas or whatever that can come to you by just simply checking your mailbox. So, guys, I do see you having a really good prosperous 6 months going on. And I can't really talk too much about every single detail, but as we get closer, of course, I will keep you guys up to date with everything. But I do believe that even though this decision will feel a bit weird at first, overall, you will be just fine. By the end of the month, you will be able to make up your mind and say, okay, I'm clear about what I want. I know what I need to do. Especially during that new moon in Aquarius, January 23rd, 24th, give or take a day. The sun will still be in Aquarius. The new moon will be in Aquarius. Then we're going to have a full moon coming up soon in Leo, which is your sister sign. So once again, this energy is still working out for you in your favor. Even legal matters being worked out for you in your favor. That new moon in Aquarius is very unpredictable. So many amazing things can happen that week. So all I can tell you is to just keep your ears open, your eyes open, your mouth hushed up. Be very observant. You know, I've been trying to get everybody to understand that it's important for us not to be so flamboyant this season. You know, it's really important that we are humble, because you're looking at two zodiac signs, Capricorn and Aquarius. January is a very strange month. It can be very serious, but very unpredictable. And so you just never know what energy to expect. Aquarius and Capricorn also have shared one of the same ruling planets, which is Saturn. And Saturn is, once again, a very, stoic, very fatherly figure-like planet. And again, we are going to be inclined to say, okay, let's get down to work. Aquarius people are not lazy. They love money. And Capricorns won't stop until they get it. So you double that energy. It's like, okay, let's go. Hands down, I'm ready. Let's do this. You know? And with between the lunar eclipse and the full moon going into Leo coming up soon in the beginning of February, I'm talking about mind-blown energy for you guys. So again, I don't want to talk too much and ruin it for you guys, but I promise you the next 6 months is going to be very prosperous. You just got to play your cards right, Sag. So I love you, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Your energy to me was very straight to the point this season. Don't forget to reach out to people that's around you that are showing you love and support. I feel like if you need to take a break, feel free to do so. You will be surprised at how many people got your back. So I love you, Sag. You have a great week. Happy New Year. Do your thing, Sag. You won't regret it. Do your thing. Okay? Bye, guys.